I took the wood stove out because it was wet. This is what the floor looks like. I cleaned in the bathroom. I didn't clean in the shower. The shower looks like that. I didn't move the debris off of her bed. My husband's up there on the roof. I put these face wipes in here because they match and because that's what I got them for. You can't see very well, but this light works. This light works. The mirror has some streaks in it. I cleaned out the sink. I wiped off the toilet. I have to put a bag in here. Clean the floor off by hand with paper towels. This is important to know. I put this in here. That is the battery jump start thing. Because the rug was wet, let me show you. That rug that Robin put in here was wet. And because it's supposed to freeze tonight, I needed to get rid of anything that is water. So these are wet, but I wiped them off. I stacked them up here. The stove had water in it, which kind of spilled on the floor, so I put that outside. I cleaned up this whole thing, so this is all dry. I wiped this off. This is a gift that it's a crank light. I can't really demonstrate it with one hand, but you just spin it. It's a crank light, and so I'm leaving that in here. That light works. The candle light works. This should work, but it's not charged. And there's a headlamp right there. And this one, the battery's dead. I cleaned off the table. This clothes. These I'm using for still, but there's socks, gloves, there's a t-shirt, that's a sweater, and that is snow pants. So there's a pile of clothes right there. That's like a good warm outfit. In here, I should take those home with me. I love those noodles. That's what I ate for breakfast. There's some tissues, there's cups. This peanut butter was in here. This one should still be good. That's not open. There's coconut milk. I gotta get the granola out of here. Oregano. Everybody loves oregano. Coconut milk. This is coming with me to come out. This is mostly dishes. No, that has that dish soap. Not dish soap. Laundry soap that was in here. Here's dishes. Here's dishes. I didn't touch the microwave. I wiped this off. I wiped all this off. That's a weed whacker string. These are dirty, but I wiped them off. I wiped out the sink. This bowl, I just noticed, has like rusty stuff. So I'm sorry about that. That's the soap, which goes right here in the corner, but I moved it because I cleaned the floor. All that's good. The freezer. These tubes were in here, so I just left them. I cleaned all this. This was easy to wipe out. And I'm not done yet. You can see all of this. I'm going to do this whole thing again with bleach because that looks like mold and it looks gross. This is also going to get done again with bleach. But you can see it's a lot better than it was. So there's that. I didn't check in here, but let's check. That looks clean. What's under here? I think this is just supplies. Trash bags, sponges, some cleaning stuff. I'm going to put my glass cleaner in here. And when I bring bleach, I'm going to put that in there. I wanted to tell you, all of these lights right here are not working. They need batteries. My paper towels, I'm going to put that over here. Right there. And this is a pile of pillows and blankets that were on the bed. And so I am going to, at some point, wash that. This rug I took out of my car. Ideally, I want everything to be ready for when someone comes here to stay here. There's towels. There's that. Oh. I can't show you anything else with the light. That's too bad. Yeah, so that's that. That is a pile of newspaper and cardboard in case someone's here and needs to start a fire and they need to burn newspaper. It'll stay pretty dry in here. There's still a towel tucked in this window. I put Robin's blanket there.
I did. Now I am. There's one hole. It's a big hole. I think there's 7 holes.
last thing I wanted to show you in Debbie's camper is I put the water right here and I put a towel underneath it because it's gonna freeze. So everything I did, I tried to empty out the water from everything that had water in it. I emptied the water tank, I emptied all the buckets. But if these freeze and then they unfreeze and they crack, that's why there's a towel under it. But I wanted there to be some water, so that's why there's 6 gallons in here. Okay, that's another bucket I had to empty out. That's Robin's metal bucket. You can see the bottom's rusty. I think Joshua had a fire in this. But it was filled with water, so the inside of it's muddy, and it's right underneath your camper. Because I don't want it to get ruined, even though it actually looks ruined already. What else? Oh, because the tree, I moved all the windows, so there's some over here in front of Shelly's camper. I moved the chairs over here. You can't really see very well, but they're all sideways like this, kind of leaned up against her camper. Look at those beautiful solar lights. I moved the panels, the clear and black panels over there, but there's still some on. And I put the other tall windows over here against Dan and Robin's camper. These are right in the middle, so if you have to get in here or in that drawer, you can still open that. I think that's it for this. Okay, I wanted to show you. You can't really see in the dark, but these buckets are empty. They had rocks and water. That one had mud and rocks. So I emptied all of these, and the rocks are right here, but I can't move them right now. If these are frozen, that's fine. But if the buckets had water and they froze, then it would expand and maybe crack the bucket, and I don't want to ruin anything. All these tools, I'm gonna have to put these away tomorrow, I think, because it's dark. And Mike's been out here with a chainsaw, and he worked all day. He probably wants to go home soon.
I took it off so that I took it off so that I could record. There's more than 7 holes. Want to count them with me? No.
Okay, so we have this tarp on. It's tied up there. Oh, why is it so hard to see?
I know, it's very dark.
That's up there.
Is the batteries down?
No. We have tons of trees down here. My husband cut all of these. We only got one little broken light. Nothing on this part broke. I'll show you this tomorrow. We have this knot right here. That's a corner of the tarp. Have all these trees.
All tied up?
Yeah.
I think it's good.
There's the other knot. The tarp's right there.